Well, the Trump administration has been very clear about why we've taken action against Iran, and the president's NASA administrator is in complete agreement. But a few on the left are asking why someone like Isaacman is even weighing in on Operation Epic Fury as the head of NASA. He's the intersection of space and national security, of course, and he's the founder of a military aerospace company. He's a commercial astronaut, and he was the first civilian to perform a spacewalk. Isaacman's comments have merit, and we are happy to have him join us tonight. So let's talk about Iran and your position towards Operation Epic Fury. If people are not familiar, what is your position towards what the president is doing?
Oh, well, I fully support the president and his goals. I mean, certainly cannot have this Iranian regime having a nuclear weapon. I mean, this is a regime that has oppressed their people, that have, executed protesters. So, I mean, obviously my focus and my time is on the peaceful exploration in space.
Yes.
And we have a lot going on there, including a moon mission that's on the horizon, just in the not too distant future. But of course, appreciate the ultimate high ground of space. Certainly so does President Trump. He created the Space Force. And obviously support all of his efforts in the region right now.
I love that, the ultimate high ground. Let's talk about going back to the moon. Artemis II was delayed under the last administration due to technical issues and safety problems, but there's a new date set for April 1st. Can people look forward to astronauts getting back? Is it going to go as scheduled, or are you too soon to say?
Well, it's certainly a big deal, right? The president created the Artemis program during his first term, which is probably the first meaningful step since the Kennedy era of returning astronauts to the lunar environment. In his second term, actually my first day on the job after I was sworn in, he signed a new national space policy, said not only get back to the moon, but go to stay, build a moon base, and do the other things to get ready for missions like Mars and beyond. The next episode that's coming up is Artemis II. For sure, we had some technical issues. We had to put it back into the big vehicle assembly building, and that's because we're not flying enough. I mean, the last time this rocket flew was in November of 2022. So we're fixing that. We're increasing the launch cadence. Hopefully it wheels out of the vehicle assembly building tomorrow evening, and we're setting up for an April 1st launch. Those 4 astronauts may go farther into space than any humans have ever gone before.
So for people who may say, I love space personally, but people who say we have plenty of issues here on Earth, why do we need to go to the moon and beyond?
Because we can do both right from the get-go here. I mean, if you think about it, NASA right now is about 0.25% of the discretionary budget. That's very different than it was during the Apollo era when it was almost 4% of the discretionary budget. And why? Well, look, there's been progress. We're better at things. We got rockets now that can land on ships. You got a couple of some of the wealthiest individuals in the world that are putting their own resources on the line to develop capabilities for the good of all humankind. Now, why do we do it? I mean, we do it for pursuits of science and discovery, economic potential. We may have a lunar economy someday for national security reasons, to inspire the next generation. I guarantee after these astronauts fly around the moon, you're going to have more kids dressing up as astronauts for Halloween, and that's going to inspire the next generation to take us further.
I love that. That's awesome. We want to talk to you about meteors. Yesterday, we reported how a meteor entered the atmosphere and caused a loud fireball, shaking houses. It broke up in the atmosphere, but it was powerful enough that it freaked a lot of people out. Tell us how NASA has successfully diverted situations like this, because you see this in the movies, like Armageddon, right? But it seems like you're actually doing that.
Okay, so NASA does have a Planetary Defense Coordination Office, so this is part of our job. I will tell you what happened in Ohio happens almost every day.
Oh.
I mean, the meteorites come in to re-enter atmosphere. They rarely ever make it to the ground, but they can every now and then, especially with doorbell cameras out there now, you're going to catch one coming through the atmosphere. When it comes apart, it can make a noise. What we care about is the big ones, the ones that cause some issues for dinosaurs. So we have satellites that are out there looking for near-Earth objects. We have telescopes here on Earth looking for it. And if the day ever comes, we have demonstrated the capability. We did it on the DART mission, where we slammed basically a space probe into Dimorphos, and we were able to move it, change its course, so we know that we have the capability to deflect asteroids. If that day ever comes, we don't go the way of the dinosaurs.
Okay, we don't want to go the way of the dinosaurs. We appreciate that, and thank you so much for being here tonight. Great to talk to you.
Of course, great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.